that one to triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Satchel comes to the plate. And that's outside.
1-2.
That one drilled left field, and a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ketel Marte stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Yelich should have it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
Alvarez.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. Carroll leads off first with one away. That one misses, and now 2-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And Albies is retired. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jorge Polanco, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit on the ground might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Page back to work. Just missed. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2-0.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Jason Varitek in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. No score here in the second. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Slow roller up the middle. Robinson takes it to the base for the force out. Out number 3. And we're back. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Your ball's 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Nobody out. Runner at first. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Liner, base hit. Tatis around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Everybody's going to be safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot. It through the infield.
And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. 1 gone here. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
High in the air, out to right. Yelich under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He gets there, safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. And now it's Christian Yelich.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Back here in Houston, here's the third baseman, Mlb De La Cruz.
Mlb De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Mlb happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The 1-2. Mlb falls victim to the K. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. That misses. Ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Outside. And that's ball 2. And that drops in for a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Robinson under this one. Makes the grab. 2-away now. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, and now the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
The shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Late swing, fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Makes the grab, 1 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Number 7.
0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Polanco.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Houston, on to the 4th. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
That misses. 1-0.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two balls, no strikes to count. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Junior gets it back in quickly, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yelich in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one is inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Alvarez at third. Albies at second. Yelich at first with no outs. Left-hander out of the bullpen. Mark Davis.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Just missed. Missing inside, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Over to Polanco. They get 1. Saved at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And that one missing low.
One ball, no strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Now the catcher up to hit. Ted Simmons.
Huge relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. You race what could have been the go-ahead run.
RBI single his last time up. And first offering is fouled off. The other way, hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's the third baseman, Mlb De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Out to short, Robinson. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. And delivers outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with.
A swing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
There's a swing and a miss.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Here comes Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Carroll makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Marte. Now pitching.
Justin Martinez into the game.
Martinez.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one in triple digits.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Martinez, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses. Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be
very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Go ahead run on base. Albies now at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Up and in. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Christian Yelich. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Outside.
Outside.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. And now, Jackie Robinson. Wheeler back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
Marte throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Polanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-2.
And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball
2-2.
player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Number 12,
and here is Hoskins. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him looking. And good work there. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching.
Andrew Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In the dirt.
3-1.
And now 3-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first, and Freeman is retired. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
That's a slider for a strike. And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. That one is upstairs. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back here at Dyken Park. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, number 19.
And now Jose Bautista, 1 for 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on. 1 down, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, and it's caught for the out. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit
number
next.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fastball is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Junior hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. And that'll do it.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you worried now. We gon' pull up.
And we're back. Bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong. Now pitching. Josh Hooter.
That's in there. That's strike one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So digging in, Christian Yelich. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now
so up next, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 3.
Robinson.
Down and away for ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. We go to the ninth. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies. Now pitching.
Liam Hendricks on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fires over to Hoskins, and Albies is retired. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cut and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Now here is Jason Varitek. And a curve is down and in.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Polanco gets it to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, Marte fires to first, and Polanco is out. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Hoskins pushes it foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that one off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hader is just 1 strike away. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Varitek collects, fires to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout.
Alaji. 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 I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a Put myself on Mahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a mal and sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate, oh body. Darling, if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
And welcome to Baseball City. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Houston taking on Cleveland. First pitch coming your way next.
She tries to talk herself down, just a little taste, like poison to her head now, even if she runs wild.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. Yeah, the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Out to short. Sends it to first. And Polanco is out. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. De La Cruz makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Matt Cain. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitter